Hey guys, today we are doing a DIY toy flip video. I say flip in quotations because it's really not a flip. I'm just kind of rejuvenating these toys, giving them a new life. I'm obviously doing this for my daughter. She's 5 months old. Her name is Rosalia, and she cannot use these toys yet, but she will one day. And one of them is a push walker from Melissa and Doug. Originally, I got it at a thrift store for $5. And then the other one is a toy guitar, and I got that at a thrift store for $4. I just really love giving toys a new life. I love reusing things that we already have rather than consuming new things. And so I just love giving things new life. Like these toys, honestly, they're fine the way they are. They're functional the way they are. But I think my kids would rather use them if they looked really pretty and they were really appealing. And so I want my kids to be able to enjoy using the toys that they have. And if I can make a custom toy for them, based on things that already exist, to me, it's worth it. It's worth the time. It's worth the hours. So I'm really excited to get into this. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It probably won't be very informative because I'm just going to be painting, but I hope you enjoy it anyways. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have both of these toys that I thrifted here with me, the little walker and the guitar as well. So I'm not going to be doing anything super drastic to these pieces, mostly just sanding, painting, fixing them up. I will show you a couple of little issues with them. So as you can see, this one is missing some paint and some wood from this section, and that is the main issue with it. I mean, there's a couple of scuffs like on the front of the guitar here, but other than that, they're in decent shape. I know there's actually a couple other places, like down here there's more wood missing and some paint missing, but it's very minor. So mostly these pieces just need some refreshing, some paint, and I wanted to go with kind of a more pastel. I didn't really love like the harsh coloring and how busy the walker looks, and the guitar, I just don't really like the pattern on it. Like I just don't think those colors or that pattern is nice. So these are the colors I'm mostly going with. I have a yellow, which I have some white to make it a little more pastel, and then I have a pastel purple and blue, and I think these are coming up a little bit darker on camera, but they are definitely more pastel colors, and I can add white to them to make them even more pastel if I choose. So those are kind of the primary colors I'm wanting to paint. I wanted to make the crocodiles something different. Like I didn't want them to be crocodiles, but I sat there and I looked and I was like, I don't know, like I guess they could be birds. Like if we sanded down like the snout on them, we could make them birds, but I don't know, just nothing was really, I didn't feel like I could execute anything else really well. So we're gonna just keep it as it is, and I probably will repaint fish on these wheels, but there's just a lot going on, a lot of different colors, a lot of different patterns, and I'll probably tone that down a little bit when I redo it. Like these probably won't be so multicolored. It will probably all be done in one or two colors. This will probably be plain. This won't be a random different color. I think we're gonna keep these exactly how they are, just clean them up. This will be that light blue color, this color instead. And then I'm thinking the wheels, we might keep them wood toned. I'm not sure. We might have to paint them white or yellow. And then I was thinking up here doing more like purple, having, these be purple and this be purple and this rod be purple, and then maybe painting these white and then doing colored designs on them. But like I said, only one or two colors. So we'll see about that. We're gonna have to take this whole thing apart though to do this, so that we don't mess up because we have to take like the wheels off to paint behind them. And so we need to kind of take it apart to see how it all works together, because the crocodiles do like move as it rolls. So we need to take it apart, and then we'll just go ahead and paint it while it's apart. For the guitar, it has these strings, and we were able to get them off, and I reattached them for some reason, but they come off super easily, and I think I'll just keep them connected on this side and just pin them out of the way, and so that way we can paint underneath this. And for this, I'm just going to go with probably a simple pattern. I've been brainstorming a few things. I wanted to make it this purple color. I wanted to do the base this color, and then do a sunshine in the middle, this yellow color, and make it like Rapunzel themed. And I have like a gold to do like some shading on the yellow and stuff, but I don't know if I trust my artistic ability enough, so I might just do a simple pattern on this. We shall see. I've gone through multiple different ideas for this, and I know it's not that serious, but I want them to look nice. I want them to look better than how they started. So I will update you guys, I guess, once we kind of take this apart and get everything sanded down. And I'm all done sanding everything and taping everything off that I don't want to be painted. So I'll go ahead and show you the progress. It doesn't look like a ton has been done, but it's taken quite a long time. We have the pieces on the guitar taped over that I didn't want to paint, as well as the crocodiles on this. And then I have grouped together what I'm going to be painting. So all of this is not going to be painted, although I am going to try to paint over these fish to make them a different color, but I may end up having to paint the entire surface of the wheel, so we'll just have to see. And then those three pieces there will be white, and then these pieces will all probably be purple. That's what we're working with for now. Just needing like one more coat of paint of the blue, and then quite a bit of purple to still finish up, and then all that over there. Just don't look at that. I've finished up pretty much all of the coats of paint, and now I'm just adding a top coat. The one that I got was the Deco Art Americana Triple Thick. So that's what I got. I just got it from Hobby Lobby, and it's going on pretty well, and I think it's really gonna clean these up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this. I need to do the designs before I do this on all of it, but I'm just adding the top coat to what I can. So I'm just gonna finish that up, and then all I'll have left is the designs, the rest of the top coat, and then reassembling. If you're considering doing a gloss or a glaze on a project that you're doing, here's kind of the difference. You can kind of see, like, because of the light, it's definitely like more shiny. This one has the glaze and this one doesn't, and none of the crocodiles do. But like, even just like from this angle, you can tell like that the finished side here looks much more, it just looks more done. I personally think it looks better, but if you're debating whether you want to use it or not, this is a comparison. And one thing I'll say about the glaze is that it definitely goes on really thick, but it's really runny and it dries fairly quickly. Like, you don't think it's dry, it still looks super wet, but it does dry fairly quickly. So if you're doing something like this that has a lot of like some horizontal, some vertical aspects to it, then it might like kind of run or like create like droplets or pool in some areas or whatever. And so you just want to be mindful of that. It's a little bit tricky to work with and make it look nice. It definitely has kind of like softened some of the edges, like they're not like crisp lines anymore. They're kind of softer because, like I said, it goes on super thick and it just kind of pools in some areas. So just one thing to be mindful of. And I've never used this before, I've never worked with it, so it could just be that I'm doing it wrong. But if you're using it for the first time as well, then maybe you would find that helpful. Okay, so I'm going to show you the designs that I've been working on. I have the guitar done and the little bugs done, but I still have not touched the fish yet. So we will see what happens with those. For the guitar, I just kept it super simple. I'm just going to do like this chevron pattern with 3 different colors, one on top, one in the middle, one in the bottom. And then I've done these 3 bugs. Both sides are the same. I'm not a great artist, so please don't make fun of me. Hopefully they'll clean up a bit when I paint them. So now is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's reveal the before and after of these toys. So there you are, guys. That is my toy flip complete. Let me know if you think that they look better or worse than they started off. There's obviously like some things that I fixed on the Walker toy that had that chip taken out of it. Like, you know, that's fixed now. So in that sense, like, the toy is better, at least that way. Whether you think the design is prettier or not is your own opinion. You can let me know in the comment section below. But again, I just want to reiterate that this is worth it to me because I'm giving something that otherwise looked kind of worn down, looked kind of gross, looked kind of unattractive, and I'm making it attractive again. So my kids can get good use out of them, and basically I'm just extending its life because then when we're done with it, it will hopefully be in better condition than when I originally bought it, if not a similar level of condition. And then, you know, someone else can take it and they can give it to their kid as is, or they can refresh it and give it a new life again. And I just think that that's really amazing and really beautiful. So let me know how you think they turned out. I really would love to make more videos like this, more DIY, more flips, just more things like this. I love thrift shopping and I love giving things new life and just upcycling the things that we already have. So thank you guys so much for following along, and I will see you guys in the next one.